We are experiencing our full moon in Pisces energy, and the energy is strong. We see perhaps where we want to move forward and perhaps how to move forward, but we may be met with resistance today. And that resistance could be our internal voice as we view the world as a glass half full. So, how should we handle today's energy? Well, sit back, relax. Let's explore the cosmic energies, and together we can gain an understanding of how to embrace this energy, utilize this energy, and move forward today and every day. Hi, I'm Tilly, and this is Tarot with Tilly. Thanks for being here, and thanks for all the positive, loving support you send me each and every day. Now, welcome to your daily focus for September the 1st, 2023. Rabbit, rabbit. That's what David Palmer, the Leo King, always said. The first of every month, we're supposed to say that to bring in luck. And I know there's other customs out there as well that you're all bringing me up to speed on. So thank you for that. Okay, let's start with the numerology. We have the energy of the one today. The one is the pioneer. The one is the independent. The one is standing alone and being confident with our strength, with our courage, with where we're going, to take a risk on ourselves. The one energy is very young and alive and wanting to move forward and knowing that challenges will be there and embrace those challenges because that's what moves us forward. We know there's success. Under a one energy, we absolutely know there is success behind that challenge. So we look it in the eye and we go after it. If we look at the daily numerology, it would be 9 plus 1 plus 7 because September is a 9. Oh, I got something in my eye more than my finger. Okay. 9 plus 1 plus 7 is a 17. So it's making the impossible possible. It's reaching for the stars. It's breaking through that glass ceiling. It's knowing that your path is awaiting you. All you need to do is show up for it. All you need to do is be present. Do the work. 1 plus 7 is an 8. That is material wealth, that is financial abundance, that is embracing your strength, embracing your courage, believing in yourself, believing in a higher power, and going forward and expecting good things to come your way. The sun is in Virgo today, and the moon enters Aries in the morning. So that gives us the energy to boldly move forward, that Aries energy, that fire energy, that determined energy, that cardinal energy to start something new, to begin something. And we know that since we are in a full moon energy, we are looking at the things that we want to begin, and we are seeing the roadblocks. We are seeing what is not allowing us to move forward. And so those are the things that we are those are the challenges, right? Those are the things that we know we can have successes if we just walk through that challenge. Now, Mars today. Mars is having a conversation with Saturn, not a great conversation at that. So it's kind of a start and stop kind of energy. And pushing on any matter is likely to encounter some kind of opposition coming your way. So this resistance, can arise from within. It's moments of uncertainty, anxiety. And that could deter us from a very decisive decision or decisive action going forward. Okay? What this energy does to us is it evokes this pessimistic viewpoint. We see the regulations, we see the barriers, we see the rules, we see the boundaries, and they seem so burdensome, they seem so challenging. So we have to align with our ambition and our goals. And it's hard when we see all these barriers, right? All these challenges in front of us. We know our goals are on the other side. We know that we want to align with the goal, with the dream, but something hampers us, something stands in our way. It could be a conversation we need to have. It could be something we need to learn. It could be just about anything, but something is holding us back. And look at the card we got at the bottom here. I just noticed now. Okay, so the Five of Cups is the cup half full. It really is. That is the card for it. So the energy is telling us, we're going to feel like the timing's off. And that feeling should prompt us to say, hey, maybe I need to adapt my plan. Maybe I need to take a step back. Maybe I shouldn't fight the current today, but stand back. Go with the flow if anything else, but try and stand back and look at what is not allowing me to go forward with my plan. What is that obstacle? Is it myself? Is it other people? Is it my fear? Is it an actual situation? Is there something that needs to be done before I can actually take that step forward? Something I need to put closure on, completion on? Something I need to heal from? So use today to pull on those reins. Okay, don't fight the current today. Go with the flow as much as you can today. And try and keep a very positive outlook and attitude about your day, because the energy will be asking you to do just the opposite. Okay, so let's give those cards a shuffle. We don't want that to be our card. Oh, we had the Hangman try and pop out, but he went back in as fast as he popped out. Okay, it is going to be a pullback kind of day. Okay, our shadow card. The undercurrent of the entire day is the Emperor. It's about making the plan. It's about making the strategy. It's about asking the questions. It's about surrounding yourself with the people with the right knowledge, the right talents, the right abilities. No one person is the perfect, has the perfect toolbox. We're all missing some tools. We're all better in some areas of our life than others. So and when I glanced at this card, it looks like he's looking at those lights dancing in the sky. So he's looking at spirit. He's having that conversation with God, his angels, the universe source, of what he needs to do, of how he is planning, of how he is preparing, of how he is growing this strategy. And so we too must be that. Now, this is one of the strongest diplomats in the deck, also one of the highest intuitives in the deck. So know that your mind and heart can work together today, your emotion and your thoughts. So we're not going to be making decisions solely on logic, but we won't be making those decisions solely on emotion either, but a blend of the two, which is the perfect scenario to make that decision. So believe in yourself. Know yourself, know your knowledge, know your wisdom, tap into it, tap into that intuition. Ask yourself, how do I feel about moving forward in this direction, taking this step, taking this risk, this chance? Our first card is the Queen of Pentacles. The storm has passed. So even though the energy we may feel like we still have the high winds or the rain coming down, we don't anymore. We've made it through the challenging part. But with 6 planets in retrograde, you have to understand that we are going to be doing a lot of backstepping. We're going to be doing a lot of looking at what we've done in this past up to 6 months ago, perhaps. And really looking at our steps and wondering, were they the right steps? Now, it's good if you're doing it in a constructive manner. It's not so good if you are looking to blame yourself for where you are at the present time. You're exactly where you're supposed to be, okay? Trust me on that. Build certain different parts of you and watch the magic begin. And here we are, and we're sitting there with a peace of mind, knowing that abundance can't be taken from us. So we rest it right on our lap. Anybody could run by and grab it. But we know that abundance is meant for us. And only we are allowed to have it. To utilize it. To move ourselves forward. To bring beauty and harmony and love to the world in so many ways. We have the Star card, the 17 energy. This is making the impossible possible. When you pull back, when you think, oh, I just can't do it. I don't have the courage, I don't have the strength, I don't have the wisdom. I'm always late for I'm going to be late. I'm not going to make a good impression. I can't speak in public. I don't like crowds. I don't like to have to go to those social events. All these little things come up, right? On how we talk ourselves out of taking that step into the unknown. That vision that only you can see. And if you go to your next door neighbor and you say, hey, listen, this is my vision. What do you think? They can't see your vision. So they're going to tell you no because they don't, they like you. They don't want to see you hurt. They don't want to see you disappointed. And what does that say about them if you do succeed? So don't listen so much to the outside voices, but look at what you see. Look in your heart. What do you feel? Look into your gut. What do you feel? What is it directing you to do? And the Two of Swords says there's decisions to be made, and you're not going to find the answers on the outside, the external world, the friend, the neighbor, the coworker, the family member. They can give their opinion, absolutely, but it's up to you to be the emperor. It's up to you to take all that information and see what has value to you and what doesn't have value to you, what you agree with, what you don't agree with. And form some positive decisions based on how you feel. You may not want to do it because it'll bother everybody else or it'll upset people, or maybe you don't like that decision because, I don't want to have to go through that. So you try and weasel around it. You ever try and weasel around a problem? And you usually have to deal with it anyway, so there's no escaping sometimes. This could be also a very emotional thing that you are going through. Maybe you have to make a choice between leaving a certain part of your environment in order to step into a new environment. And that means that you're also going to have to change the nature of some of your relationships and your environments. Okay, let's get an oracle card. Hope and happiness, 48. That's a 12 energy. That's the hangman energy. Pull back, think. 1 + 2 is a 3. That's about our transformation. How do we want to transform our lives? What are we reaching for? How do we see it play out? What's the end result look like? Expect it. Don't hope for it. Okay, we have the Emperor today. The Emperor doesn't hope and wish. He expects. He expects his plan to work out exactly like he planned it or better. Those are the only things he gives to the universe, to God, his angels, on how he wants it to show up in his life. Not a hope, not a wish, but he's willing to commit. He's willing to show up. He's willing to do the work. And he expects it to unfold to the perfect thing that he saw in his mind or better. Okay, here we are. I'm going to hold this up because the artist does pictures within the pictures. And you might have to Google later, what does the spiritual meaning of a goldfish mean? You have reached a time filled with healing energy, new progress and satisfaction. You are at a point for festivities. The energy in this phase is supportive and promotes a feel of winning. Let worries and challenges from the past fade away and focus on the joy that is surrounding you in the present moment and will be in the future. Feel encouraged and excited about the potential of all the wonderful promises that are being kept. Celebrate and enjoy your life. Celebrate and enjoy your life. Do that daily, regardless of whether or not I pulled a card telling you to, okay? Just do it daily. Just acknowledge that it's a beautiful day for you when it's a beautiful day. Even if it's just a day where nothing bad happened, that's a beautiful day. No new stresses came in. That's a beautiful day. You had a phone call from somebody you haven't talked to in quite some time. That's a beautiful day. The sun's shining. That's a beautiful day. It's raining out. That's a beautiful day. Oh, come on. You're going to have a rainbow at the end of a rainstorm. Come on. Puffin, the partnership. We haven't talked about relationships too much lately, have we? But the Puffins are here today to talk to us about relationships. Will I be able to read that? Accept yourself and your colorful personality. Feel confident about being you. You are a joy bringer. Let your community nourish and protect you. Ask for help. Teamwork will give you the best results. So are you trying to do it solo? That one energy says you probably are. So know that there are people that you can reach out to. People you can ask for assistance. People you can ask to pick their brain for their knowledge, perhaps. Accept yourself and your colorful personality. Know that you are already perfect. Know that you are already perfect, flaws and all. You're exactly where you need to be, and start believing in yourself. Start looking at yourself and saying, I am beautiful. I am worthy. I am deserving. I am smart. I am talented. Feel confident about being you. Okay? So every day, there was a guy once I read about, and he always was in his best attire. He was always dressed like he was going to, the ballroom dancing or something. He was always dressed in his finest clothes. And he says that was his way of, when he looked in the mirror, he saw success. And he did it every single day. He would never, when he felt bad, when he felt sick, when he felt ill, he still did it. Because when he was looking in the mirror, there was somebody smiling back at him that looked great. And when they look back and they look great and you realize it's you, get proud about who you are, how you look. More importantly, get proud about who you are. Until we meet again, remember, I do love you.